I'm excited.
Right away.
I'm excited. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Craft.
Welcome to Craft, my friends.
So happy that you're here today because today is episode number 9 of Arcane.
The season finale.
I know. It has been an amazing journey. Honestly, this show has been so good from start to now the finish. And so we are finally here.
I can't believe it feels like it's been longer than 9 episodes, or 8 episodes, I should say.
Yeah.
Because each episode, not even an hour, 40 minutes, 30 minutes, feels like a journey.
They've managed to pack in so much value in each episode.
How do they do it? What's the magic?
I genuinely don't know.
Yeah.
And the thing is, to me, after watching shows like The Mandalorian, where you kind of have some hits and misses, where every episode doesn't feel important, I look at this show and I'm like, man, these people at Lucasfilm, they got to take a note out of this show's book because my goodness, if I'm the producer, I'm seeing a whole extended universe. I was going to say a game, but there is a game already. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
But again, I'm just, the potential.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping, here's what I'm hoping, guys. I'm hoping that this season finale, we've been hearing things. We haven't watched anything. We haven't read anything.
Yeah, our family has already seen it. And they're
just
like, you gotta
watch this, guys. So here we are together.
Also, a special shout out to our uncle. His name is Jacob, but we call him Sonny Uncle. Thank you for recommending this show. Yeah. This was not on our radar, but then he recommended it to us, and I'm so glad he did. So thank you for that.
Yeah, we gotta shout him out.
Also, shout out to our cousins Josh, Peter, Seth, Andrew, Justin. They play League of Legends, and they love this franchise so much. Yeah. They love the game, and so shout out to you guys. They said they're gonna teach us how to play.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. I don't know, but there's a lot of threads now, right? There's a lot of threads in this last episode that need to be resolved somehow, right? So let's talk about.
Gotta do some big things.
Yeah. So right now we have Vi and Jace, who just took over Silco's factories or whatever, right? We have Heimerdinger and we have Echo, who maybe mini team up there. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Right? And now we have Victor, who has absorbed this like magic stuff into him.
And basically almost did murder this like aide
his helper person. Yeah. And so we'll see how these play out. Right now, we're going to see how they all come together. We're going to see it all explode, I'm sure. Yeah. So let's not waste any more time, guys. Let's just get right into it.
Jump right in.
Oh, okay.
Right away.
I'm excited.
Right away.
I'm excited. Woo.
Right away, my friends.
Oh, man.
Masterclass and not wasting any time.
Seriously.
Loving it. Look at it.
They respect the viewer.
Yo, we doing this?
Oh, 5 times?
League of Legends?
Life bars.
Make me.
Mortal Kombat.
Make me. Oh, yeah, baby.
Here we go. League of Legends.
Yeah.
I guess you're gonna.
Don't do it.
Okay.
I knew it.
Right.
I knew it.
Stand down, everybody. Stand down.
The late sheriff, he had his uses.
Silco's voice actors. So good. Yeah. So good.
He can capture that like menacing, like typical
sinister,
villain. But he also has that vulnerability when it comes to Jace. Right. I mean, not Jinx. Jinx.
Where is Jinx anyhow?
Help her with the body.
Jinx is taking care of business.
They left the body there. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, I know.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay? I mean, character development.
All right, back to Victor. Okay.
Victor.
Oh.
I know this will probably never see the light of day.
Oh, no!
Oh, God.
Tirelessly to make the world a better place. Well, I couldn't forgive myself if I didn't try.
They didn't even have to do this.
Yeah,
they didn't have to do the letter.
They didn't.
Should have listened to Heimerdinger.
You going to destroy it? He doesn't got it in him. He's not going to do it.
He's got a choice in front of him. The choice of the addict. Flush it down the drain?
Nope. I knew it. I knew he wasn't going to do it. I knew he wasn't going to do it.
He's got it too good now.
Ooh.
Whoa.
What was
the
that?
heck was that?
Piltover isn't your testing ground.
I've only accelerated the process.
You know, one thread that we're not thinking about is the mage that saved Jace when he was a kid.
Yeah, I really wanted to know what that was about.
Yeah. I think they want us to forget about that because that's important somehow.
Hopefully.
Being part of this family.
Wow.
What will this do to him now? Will it trigger him enough to step away, or
Or we'll make him go deeper.
yeah,
He's already gone
he'll
this
use
far.
it as an excuse, you know?
Oh, Victor.
God.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. You remember how Victor stopped him in the beginning? Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't remember that.
Yep. Yep.
Arcane, in the pursuit of great, we fail to do good.
Wow.
Oh,
What a
my
line.
God,
What
come
a
on.
line.
In the pursuit,
of great,
we forgot to do
we
good.
failed to do good.
I'm busy.
That's a good one.
Hire this writer right now, Lucasfilm, Disney.
Seriously.
Hire him right
What are you
now, or
doing?
her.
Loyalty.
Oh.
Brothers and sisters back to back against whatever the world.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no! Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Parasite. It
No, she's not gonna do it. She's not gonna
No,
do
she's
it.
not gonna do it. I knew it. I knew it. Oh,
He was
he was
for a
scared. He
second.
was scared. Oh.
What?
Okay.
Of what war between us might look like. Your people wouldn't stand a chance.
Oh! Oh! Jace!
Ow.
But we can't make a deal with a snake and cut off its head. We both have our shitty parts to play.
Oh man.
Can't make a deal with the snake and cut off its head. Who is writing this? Gosh, I feel like I'm taking a class
Yeah, I know.
in just perfect dialogue.
And nuance,
Yeah.
right? Nuance. Yo, that's awesome.
It's not enough to give people what they need to survive. You have to give them what they need to live.
Oh
Oh,
my
another good
goodness, these
line.
lines, these one-liners, I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh. I'll be honest though, it doesn't really feel like a season finale yet.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Yep. I will concede that.
Oh, it all makes sense now, brother.
Is that Vander?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. Nuance, layers,
He could just be the typical villain, like,
Yep.
oh, ha ha. No.
right? Twirling the mustache. Nope. Oh, whoa!
That's definitely a
yeah.
special move or
Yeah.
something.
Shield.
A lot of threads
Yeah.
starting to cross each other.
Yep.
Jinx, Silco, Vi, Silco, Jace, Silco.
Bravo, sis.
Oh! 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 What? Okay.
Every time they get
Every single time.
Wow.
My recent,
You're walking a fine line, Jace.
with respect, I don't give a shit what any of you think of me anymore.
Yeah, my man, Jace.
Except you.
Oh,
Is that Silco?
He took everything.
Oh, no.
my God!
Back. Just like he planned to with me.
Wow, wow. Oh my God!
We're missing someone.
It's like the friggin' Mad Hatter's Tea Party table. Oh,
Oh,
no, 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 no.
Sheesh, I'm not that crazy.
Oh,
My God. Guys.
Okay, okay, well done, well done.
No. Oh, no. This is not ideal. This is not ideal.
What
Just
you
do it.
gonna
Just do it, Caitlin.
Oh, I don't like that look. I don't like that look. Woo!
Oh, no.
Shoot. Oh. Oh my
Oh,
God.
no. Oh, no.
What?
No way! No way!
I think I'm sadder about Silco dying than I was with Vander.
Ender.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, man.
my god.
I like Silco.
Oh. The council?
Hey!
What?
You gotta be kidding me right now. Yo.
Oh my god.
They're about to make
Council attack.
progress too! No!
Don't do it! Don't!
Are you serious?
You can't just kill them all! Oh, look at the whole man! They're all so happy!
You see that? What was that?
Oh my god.
Are you that's how you could freaking what?
Alright guys, that was Arcane episode number 9. Oh baby.
Okay, so
Oh, baby.
So here's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Right?
Tell
Let's
me.
just take a step back. Everybody, take a step back with this, okay? In a season finale,
Yep.
there's a couple things you want to do. The first thing is if you start threads during the season, in the beginning of the season, you want to kind of bring them to a close so the audience has some level of closure.
Right.
If it's not a series finale, which this isn't,
Right.
then you want to kind of spark the interest and set up for a second season.
Exactly.
If a season finale does those things,
Then it's effective.
then it is effective. And by that standard, I think this season finale did a really good job. Because if we take a look, if we just look at all the threads that were started, Jace, Victor, Vi, Powder, Jinx, all these Silco, all these different things, right? Not just their plot points, but their characters with the plot points. Like, okay, how does this character develop? At the same time, how does that move the plot forward?
Right.
Right? And I feel like those two things met in this episode because, right, Vi as a character grew from, she was basically always like a brawler kind of thing, but she was struggling with, the guilt of Powder, protecting her. But at the end of this episode, you feel as if she's kind of resolved. Okay, this is not my sister anymore.
Yeah.
Right? Silco, you kind of see that progression from like kind of warlord to like father type figure, almost like backwards, like turning into Vander almost,
Yeah.
And also in terms of setting up for the next season, you have the bomb and you have that little
missile
shiny
thing.
thing
Yeah.
and you have Caitlyn and you have Vi standing there and you have the concept of we wanted peace. We voted on peace. But I don't think that's what we're going to get because if we assume they survive, which I think they are,
Yeah.
there's no going back.
So I want to talk about Silco for a second because to me, even more than Vi and Jinx, he's the heart of this show.
Yeah.
Because to me, he represents not only the conflict, but the world itself, right? Because he is a product of this world, right? He lives in the Undercity and he wants arguably what's best for the Undercity. He wants a nation in and of himself, right?
Yeah.
Zon. And in order to get there, him and Vander, they try to rebel and obviously it doesn't go well. But throughout the heart of the entire show, you see Silco's intentions, you see his ups and downs, you see the conflict within him dealing with Jinx and dealing with what he wants for the nation of Zon. And to me, he exemplifies the best parts of this show because he's a nuanced character.
Yeah.
He's not just the bad guy, right? Throughout all the scenes that he's in, you see the layers, right? You see him trying to build something with what's available to him. And he doesn't always get it right. He might not always do the right thing, but he has this vision and he feels like he's the only one that can fulfill this vision.
Yeah.
And you see what happens as a result of the people around him, what he's trying to do for them, arguably, right? For Jinx. He's trying to create something.
Yeah.
And you see the inner struggle that he's dealing with.
Yep.
And I love his character so much because he is a microcosm of the larger world, because it isn't just black and white.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of gray there, because you see Jace's actions, right? Because on the one hand, he's like, okay, it's time to stop Silco. It's time to, put this to an end. But then he realizes, wait, there's more to this than just going in guns a-blazing, right? There can be peace at a cost, but there's peace.
Yep.
And the same thing with Jinx, right? Even you look at Jinx, she's a product of her environment, right? Because on the one hand, okay, she's powder, but at the same time, she's morphed into this other thing.
Yeah.
And I like that. To me, Silco represents that gray area that we see in every aspect of the show and all the characters.
You know what's funny? I was just thinking about this. Each character is a mirror of another, right? Vi and Jinx in some sense.
Yeah.
Vander and Silco. Right. Jace and Victor, right? And if you think about it that way, they all kind of have similar goals, but they're going about it completely differently. Even what's her name and her mom?
Yeah.
Like diplomacy versus war. Right. And I think that's why this show is so compelling, because normally, let's think about Game of Thrones, right? You think about a show like that has multiple characters, you kind of feel like there's a main character, even though there's multiple characters. Like, okay, back to Jon Snow. Yeah. Or like, oh, back to Tyrion, whatever, right? Whoever you feel is the main character. In this, I never felt that, oh, this is the main character. Yeah. No. Because with each character, they had almost like a mirror of themselves that was always bringing the plot forward. Yeah. Like Jace had his own storyline. Victor had his own storyline. Yeah. They were mirrors of each other, but they were going in the complete different directions, almost kind of converging as well, right? And that convergence at the end of this, in this episode, the season finale, that's why we feel like, okay, that was we're still on the edge of our seats because they ended it so abruptly, but
they can really pick up where they left off and go right into the next season. Right?
Yeah, we're ready for season 2, and that's exactly what you want.
Yeah.
All right.
To me, the way I look at it is this, right? When you think about a show and you think about a series, right? This show has 9 episodes, but it didn't feel like these were episodes so much as if it was just us peeking into this world and just kind of living in it. Because if you think about a show like The Mandalorian, or pick any other show, right, where you have a limited amount of time, something big always has to happen. There has to be some central thing. In this case, in this show, I don't always feel like that was the case. It almost felt like we're just kind of walking alongside these characters as they're living their life in this world, as this world is going in a specific direction.
It's like they exist even if we watched or not.
Right. And to me, I think that is the best kind of show, because you're not looking for necessarily the big events to happen.
Yeah.
You're just looking to be there to watch these events unfurl.
Things aren't happening for the audience's sake. Yeah. They are, but it doesn't feel like that.
Right. Because let's take this last episode, right? We're talking about a season finale. There was one big fight. Really, that was kind of the set piece, right? Between Vi and that henchman person, right? With the shimmer. That's pretty much it in terms of explosive, bombastic events.
Most of it was just conversation.
Yeah. But that to me is okay.
Yeah.
Because they're setting up a larger world here, and they're establishing that this world exists and it is going to exist.
Yeah. You have to earn the ability to make a season finale like that where a lot of it's conversation, because they have earned it. They've built and built and built across these 9 episodes so much that we trust them enough where at the end of the last episode, we want them to talk. We want to hear this dialogue. We want to hear where they're going with their characters. We don't need crazy action fight scenes.
And like I said before, to me, the cherry on top was Silco. His death, like I said when we were watching, was more impactful to me than Vander's. Yeah. Because Silco was a much more interesting character. And I know I keep harping on Silco, but he to me is the greatest part of the show, because he represents all the good about this show.
Yeah.
It's the gray area, it's the multiple angles, it's the layers, it's the world building. He's the embodiment of that.
Yeah.
And I think ending it appropriately with him dying.
Yeah.
His last words.
Yeah.
Not even being, glory be to Zahn, or, the Undercity will one day win. Nope. He looks Jinx right in the eye.
Yeah.
And he's like, "You're perfect.
Yeah.
I would have never done it."
Yeah.
And that was something special to me.
Okay, so ratings, right?
Yeah.
I would say that if I had to be objective, I would have liked a little bit more kind of actiony stuff.
Yes, I would have too.
And if it had that, it would get the perfect 10 for me. But I would say, just because I want a little bit more, just a little bit longer, I don't know, something, 9.8.
9.8. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, I think I wanted a little more of the explosiveness that you come to expect from a season finale. But at the same time, what we got is sort of a shift in the wind, because all these characters who we thought were going one way are going a completely different direction. Jace is vying for peace. Victor is kind of coming off the ledge of his, pursuing the magic sort of thing. Heimeldinger and Echo are clearly going to work together. And so there's a lot of promise in the tide, right? That's how I like to put it. There's a lot of promise there. You can feel it, right? And it's just it felt like more of a tease for the next season more than it was everything got resolved to me. That's how it kind of felt to me. Not that it wasn't good. Especially the, Silco's death scene was.
Yeah.
So with all that in mind, I think I wanted a little more, but I can see what they're doing. So I would probably go a 9.3 out of 10.
Okay. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us for the Arcane season finale. Yes. What a ride.
Oh, man.
For 9 episodes.
Yeah.
We've absolutely loved this show. We loved watching with you guys and reacting together. I just can't wait.
Yeah.
I literally cannot wait for season 2. I hope it comes sooner than later, because I'm hooked. I'm absolutely hooked.
Let us know what you guys thought about this episode in the comments
maybe
down
we're
below.
missing it. Maybe you're just like, nah, this wasn't good, or maybe we missed some stuff and it was perfect 10.
Yeah.
We love reading the comments, so please let us know. And if you're feeling generous today, please leave us a like, share the video, maybe leave us a comment below. Those all help us.
But even if not, we're glad that you're here.
We're happy that you're here today. So as always, guys, we will see you later.
See you on the next one.
Bye.